Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wes Silvestri, and on today's video, I'm here to answer one question. Is the American dream dead? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna show you 3 brand new model homes right here in Valencia. I actually just got done showing these homes to a young couple, buying their first home, having their first child. Congratulations, by the way. And when we finished, they asked me, they looked discouraged. They said, Wes, is the American dream dead? No, the American dream isn't dead. I mean, it's been choked out, beaten. It's basically on life support with a 7% interest rate. Now let's take a little trip down the financial memory lane to tell you how we got here. Now it all started with trickle-down economics. That was a bold financial plan that if we gave billionaires enough money, that eventually they would feed us some crumbs off of the buffet, eventually trickling down to the little man. And guess what? Those financial crumbs never made it down to the bottom. They never trickled. In fact, those billionaires just bought more yachts. Then came stock buybacks, where instead of giving employees raises, no. These corporations bought back their own stock, inflating the prices and therefore giving their CEOs bonuses, while the employees were left with some half-off coupon for their next dental appointment. This is a beautiful shower, by the way, very large enough to do an entire podcast. And then all of a sudden, Wall Street turned into a circus with these so-called leveraged buyouts. This allowed private equity firms to borrow billions, buy out companies, cut your pensions, and turn your hometown into a Dollar General. And then these corporations decided, hey, let's get rid of pensions and make all these employees get 401ks. Because that's exactly what you want to do to a public school generation who never took a financial class and couldn't care less about compound interest. We were all too busy attempting to fake read Of Mice of Men, because that really paid off in the long run. And then we decided to ship all jobs and factories overseas, which of course cut costs, but it destroyed the middle class in the process. And then we were told, borrow everything, it doesn't matter, put it on the credit card, get a car loan, student loans, of course, and a mortgage, absolutely a mortgage. Who would pay cash for a house? Oh, don't forget, and then came the crash of 2008. That's where your barista owned 4 different houses in 5 different states, because that was a good idea. And he bought all of those condos with mortgages that had balloon payments, and all of a sudden when the payment went through the roof, he couldn't afford it, go figure. And that's when the market started to tumble. Banks nearly died and the market imploded, but did we bail out the people? No. We bailed out the banks. And what happened then? The bankers who provided those terrible loans, they all got bonuses. Once the market hit rock bottom, guess what? The wealthy swooped in and bought everything. And now you're renting from BlackRock, who continuously sees profits quarter after quarter after quarter. You will own nothing and like it. And by the way, let me go on record as saying that this is not a left issue or a right issue, a red tie or a blue tie. They both do it. And then came 2020, the pandemic. Kiss your small business goodbye. While Amazon stock skyrocketed, the government gave you $1,200 and said, good luck. Oh, and by the way, don't forget, mortgage rates are at 3%. You should go buy a house now. But good luck doing that when you just got laid off from your job and nobody's working because the entire nation's shut down. By the way, the entire world is under wraps. Oh, and side note, how cute is this little room? I feel bad for yelling in here. I should have whispered. And cut to today, since 2021, inflation is up 25%, mortgage rates are tickling 7%, housing prices are the highest they've ever been, and the real estate market as a whole doesn't know if it's a buyer's market or a seller's market, but congratulations, because guess what? It's neither. How can it be a buyer's market when there's still low inventory, but how can it be a seller's market when interest rates are through the roof and housing prices are astronomical? So you might be asking yourself, what can I do to combat this current market? And you, my friend, need to start voting with your dollars. What does that mean? That means you need to cut all frivolous spending. If you don't need it, don't buy it. You need to start living within your means. Get on a budget as quickly as possible. Clean up as much debt as you can. And when it comes to buying a home, you need to get qualified with a preferred lender who's actually gonna be on your side, not just close a deal and cash a check. But what do I mean by that? What I mean is most lenders are gonna qualify you for up to 49% of your debt to income ratio. But what you wanna do is make sure that your entire payment, your interest, your principal, all of that wrapped up is less than 30% of your take home. That way, if an unexpected emergency ever pops up, it's not gonna cripple you. It's gonna become a mild inconvenience at best. And more importantly, you need to worry less about what's going on in the White House and more about what's going on in your house. Like this house. Wouldn't you like to live here? It's beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was educational. I hope you learned a little something. And if you did, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna take a deep breath and I will see you next time. Goodbye.